Loosey lippy, I got to be funny, I got to be witty, got to be pop, 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 blah, 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 blah. I'm hyping myself up. Okay.
Hi, I'm Priyanka Shankar.
I'm Eddie.
Stijn Frankfurter.
Mick Terreorst.
Annelien Opper. Hannah Torsecki. I am the photo/sometimes visual editor.
I'm creative director.
Mainly, I'm head of membership.
Head of membership? No, I am not. I am head of multimedia.
I'm a co-founder and editor-in-chief.
I do all things audio.
Yeah, that's my thing. I love visuals.
I'm the director of Are We Europe.
Okay.
Managing director. Director of stuff.
What does Europe mean to you?
Oh, going in the deep end.
A collective of cultures.
An adrenaline rush.
Openness, open minds, open borders.
A lot of friendships.
Despite the differences between France, Italy, and the Netherlands, no matter where I am, I always feel a little bit at home.
It's a little bit like this new friend that you make at a party. You feel like, oh, we know each other, but you don't. I mean, you've only spent a day with them.
Not disrespecting any other continents, but Europe is really fucking cool, and we should appreciate what we have around us.
How do you describe your job to your grandma?
That's difficult. That's very difficult.
I sit behind a computer most of the day and I
Try to create this club. I call with a lot of members.
My grandma only speaks Finnish. Mä valitsen kuvia lehtiin. my formal Finnish is not that great.
I try to make Europe sexy.
What is the coolest thing we do?
Oh, that's a big list.
creative journalism.
Stories from underreported regions.
Our extensive multimedia projects.
Reading an Are We Europe story is really taking it in and with all senses.
I don't think a week goes by that I don't hear a pitch or a story that makes me go, oh.
What would you do if you had a pot of gold and a time machine?
Ooh, I think I would go back to the 70s.
Gold is good currency. I can go anywhere in time. I would go
Back to an underground 90s punk rock concert and just like throw pieces of gold into the audience. Because, I mean, there's no better way to spend money.
I would go back into First World War era and interview some of the most evil I would interview some of the most evil geniuses.
Travel to places where people had big choices to make. I don't know, Che Guevara having to choose between guns and medicine, and just see like how I would do in those situations.
Just go on an adventure, one big adventure. So maybe I do need a little bit of that gold. Just a little bit.
What is your dream for 2021?
Wow. Involve more young storytellers from more underreported regions from Eastern Europe, young people who might not even have that much experience yet, and really give them the tools and the platform they need to go to the next level and reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of readers.
And what I really want is that our stories kickstart a conversation to get to know each other a little bit better.
Is it too hopeful to say travel and make stories?
I think this is the year that you really take Europe to the world.
a lot more interested and engaged readers and members.
Who are really interacting with our community, interacting with our journalists, interacting with our newsroom, and are helping shape our editorial line.
And I think you're missing out if you don't become a member.
I'm really excited for the editorial line this year, actually. I think it's going to be super cool. Can I reveal the topics? We have issues like the queer issue that's coming up, a design issue that's coming up, which is going to be really, really interesting, I think. And we could do some really cool stuff with those.
Which borders would you like to break?
I think there are a lot of borders to be broken.
First of all, the borders of the mind.
It's between us and the people that we don't agree with.
Breaking certain stigmas in societies.
I would love to venture more into Eastern and Northern Europe. The cold countries, the countries that are slightly strange and unknown.
Identitarian borders, like a lot of people are saying identity politics are putting up these silos or these walls around people.
I want to break the borders between formats. I would like to infuse or take the best things of all these media and put them together in very unexpected formats.
So, are we Europe?
Almost.
I think so. It's something that I just want to discover.
Can we just like cut it there and then like start playing like, are we humans or are we dancers?
It's question mark, exclamation mark for me.